The silent chamber. Moving into the old Victorian house was a dream come true. The creaking floorboards and antique charms spoke of a rich history. Little did I know that the true narrative of the house unfolded in the hushed secrets concealed within the attic. An enclave of horror that echoed with the weight of untold stories. One gloomy afternoon, as rain tapped against the windows, I decided to explore the mysterious attic. The narrow staircase spiraled upward, and a dusty door at the top beckoned like a portal to forgotten realms. The air grew thick with anticipation as I pushed the door open, revealing a dimly lit space that seemed to breathe with a life of its own. The attic, filled with forgotten relics of the past, held an eerie ambience. The remnants of antique furniture and dusty trunks created a maze of forgotten memories. As I ventured deeper, the atmosphere changed, a subtle shift that sent shivers down my spine. In the far corner, obscured by dusty sheets, stood an ancient wardrobe. Its ornate carvings hinted at a bygone era, and as I approached, the air seemed to thicken with a palpable tension. With trepidation, I pulled open the creaking doors, revealing a collection of tattered garments and moth-eaten linens. However, my gaze was drawn to the back of the wardrobe, where a concealed door revealed itself, a portal to a hidden chamber within the attic. The darkness beyond seemed to swallow the feeble glow of my flashlight, and a hushed whisper echoed through the silence, beckoning me to unravel the secrets held within. As I stepped into the hidden chamber, the air grew dense with a haunting energy. The room, illuminated by a single flickering bulb, revealed faded photographs adorning the walls. A family captured in moments of joy, their faces now frozen in an eternal embrace of forgotten time. A sense of melancholy settled over me as I surveyed the room, but the true horror lay in the center. An old phonograph, its needle scratching against a vinyl record that emanated an ethereal melody. The voices of a forgotten era filled the attic, each note weaving a tale of sorrow and despair. The photographs on the walls seemed to come alive, the faces contorting into expressions of anguish. The hushed whispers crescendoed into anguished cries, a chorus of souls tethered to the haunting melody that reverberated through the hidden chamber. In the corner, a tattered journal lay open, its pages filled with the handwritten confessions of those who had sought refuge within the attic's silent embrace. The tales spoke of lost love, unfulfilled dreams, and the suffocating weight of secrets buried in the shadows. As I delved into the narratives of the forgotten, the room seemed to shift, a spectral dance that unfolded with each revelation. The attic became a vessel of lamentations, its walls echoing with the heart-wrenching stories that had long yearned to be heard. Suddenly, the phonograph screeched to a halt, and the room plunged into darkness. The whispers transformed into guttural sobs, and the air vibrated with an otherworldly presence. The hidden chamber had become a conduit to the souls trapped in the attic's embrace. In a frantic attempt to escape, I stumbled back into the narrow hallway, the hidden door sealing itself with an ominous thud. The attic, now shrouded in silence, bore the weight of the hushed secrets that lingered within its walls. As I descended the narrow staircase, the rain outside intensified, creating a symphony that masked the echoes of the hidden chamber. The Victorian house, once a symbol of charm, now stood as a haunting reminder that some secrets are best left undisturbed. The attic, with its silent chamber, held the untold stories of the past, an enclave of horror where the echoes of forgotten souls whispered their sorrows, forever concealed in the hushed secrets of the hidden space above. The attic's unveiling. The old Victorian house had stood 4 generations, its time-worn facade concealing the hushed secrets that echoed within its walls. I inherited the house from a distant relative, unaware of the dark history veiled in the dusty corners of its attic. As I explored the rooms, the air felt heavy with the weight of forgotten tales, but it was the attic that held a mysterious allure. A creaky pull-down ladder revealed a forgotten realm, dimly lit by a single, cobweb-covered window. The air was thick with the musty scent of aged wood, and the attic seemed to exhale the secrets it had harbored for decades. Curiosity overcame me as I sifted through the forgotten relics, the abandoned furniture, yellowed photographs, and moth-eaten clothing that bore the imprints of bygone eras. The atmosphere pulsed with an unsettling energy, as if the attic walls were whispering tales of a past that refused to remain buried. As I uncovered a dusty, leather-bound journal, the attic seemed to shudder with anticipation. The pages, fragile and yellowed, revealed the handwritten confessions of a tormented soul. The author spoke of a forbidden love, a tragedy that unfolded within the very walls of the house I now called home. The tale spoke of a clandestine affair between 2 star-crossed lovers, their stolen moments hidden in the attic's shadows. The house, witness to their secret rendezvous, held the echoes of their whispered promises and illicit passion, but the love story turned sinister as the pages unfolded. The forbidden affair had incurred the wrath of a vengeful spirit, a malevolent force that lurked in the shadows of the attic. The journal detailed chilling encounters of phantom presence that tormented the lovers, its icy fingers reaching into their very souls. The author spoke of unseen whispers, chilling caresses, and the spectral figure that materialized in the dead of night. As I delved deeper into the journal, a cold draft swept through the attic, extinguishing the dim light of the solitary window. The air grew thick with an oppressive stillness, and the pages of the journal seemed to rustle on their own, as if the ghostly narrator sought to tell its tale firsthand. The attic's secrets manifested in unsettling ways. The temperature plummeted, and the shadows seemed to congeal into grotesque shapes. Unseen whispers filled the air, weaving a haunting symphony that echoed the tormented love story that had played out decades ago. Suddenly, the attic became a theater of the supernatural. The spectral figure, a silhouette clad in tattered garments, materialized before me. Its hollow eyes bore into mine, and the temperature dropped to an unbearable chill. The lover's tragedy had left an indelible mark on the attic, a residual energy that sought release. In the ghostly tableau, the vengeful spirit reached out, its icy touch brushing against my skin. The whispers escalated into anguished cries, and the attic seemed to pulse with a malevolent energy. I, an unwitting interloper, had become entangled in the spectral remnants of a love affair gone awry. Desperation seized me as I clutched the journal, its pages trembling in my hands. The attic's darkness seemed to close in, and the ghostly figures of the ill-fated lovers danced in a haunting ballet. The vengeful spirit, its spectral form writhing with malevolence, beckoned me into the depths of its tormented realm. With a surge of courage, I fled the attic, the ladder groaning beneath me as I descended. The moment my feet touched the solid ground, the oppressive energy lifted, and the attic fell silent once more. The journal, now a relic of the past, held the hushed secrets that had long been confined to the attic's shadows. As I closed the creaky attic door, the house settled into an uneasy stillness. The air, no longer thick with the weight of forgotten tales, carried a chilling echo. The attic's unveiling had left an indelible mark on the old Victorian house, a testament to the hushed secrets that lingered in the attic's haunted embrace. The echoes above, Moving into the old Victorian house was a dream come true. Also, I thought, the charming exterior and intricate details hinted at a storied past, one that I was eager to explore. Little did I know, the attic held hushed secrets that would unravel the tranquility of my new home. The first time I climbed the creaky wooden stairs leading to the attic, a shiver ran down my spine. The air felt dense, as if the memories of decades past lingered in the shadows. The room, filled with forgotten relics and dusty furniture, exuded an eerie stillness that belied the tales that would unfold. As I settled into the routine of my new life, strange occurrences became commonplace. Late at night, I would hear muted whispers echoing from above, as if the very walls held secrets. Initially dismissing it as the groans of an old house settling, I soon realized there was something more sinister at play. One evening, curiosity got the better of me. Armed with a flickering flashlight, I ascended the narrow staircase to the attic. The air seemed to thicken as I entered the room, and the whispers grew louder, forming a symphony of hushed secrets that reverberated through the dusty air. I began to sift through the forgotten relics, old trunks, and moth-eaten furniture. It was then that I discovered a weathered journal, its pages filled with the delicate scrawl of a bygone era. The entry spoke of a family that had once called the Victorian house home a family with a tragic tale, woven into the very fabric of the attic. As I delved deeper into the journal, the whispers intensified, as if the spirits of the past were trying to communicate. The attic became a nexus of unseen forces, the walls echoing with the anguish of untold stories. I realized that the family had harbored a dark secret, hidden within the confines of the attic. One entry, dated many decades ago, spoke of a forbidden love that had blossomed in the attic's seclusion. The family had concealed the affair, but the weight of their hushed secrets had cast a pall over the entire household. As I continued reading, a chilling realization set in the spirits of the ill-fated lovers still lingered in the attic, their whispers seeking release from the confines of time. Night after night, the attic became a spectral battleground, a realm where the echoes of the past clashed with the present. The temperature in the room would plummet, and shadows seemed to dance in the corners, forming ethereal figures that mimicked the gestures of a forbidden love. Desperation took hold. As I sought to unravel the mysteries of the attic, the whispers, once a haunting symphony, now turned into anguished cries that reverberated through the entire house. The once charming Victorian foyer became a vessel for the tormented spirits, their presence overshadowing the tranquility I had hoped for. In a final attempt to bring peace to the restless souls, I arranged a séance in the attic. The air crackled with an otherworldly energy, as a medium channeled the spirits of the ill-fated lovers. The room pulsed with a supernatural force, and the temperature dropped to an icy chill. Through the medium, the spirits spoke of their tragic tale, a love condemned by societal norms and family expectations. As their story unfolded, a profound sadness settled over the attic. In a final, cathartic moment, the spirits seemed to dissipate, leaving behind a palpable stillness. The attic, once a repository of hushed secrets, became a silent witness to a resolution that transcended time. The whispers faded, and the air lightened as if the weight of decades had been lifted. The Victorian house, now free from the echoes of the ill-fated love affair, regained its charm. As I descended the creaky staircase, the attic's door clicked shut behind me. The house, once haunted by the hushed secrets of the past, stood silent. The echoes above had finally found their release, leaving behind a tranquil home with a history that no longer whispered in the shadows.